Has it back this season, and that's into traffic and complete to the 40-yard line to Kmet, the tight end. So the Bears on the move, picking it up in short little chunks.
Really a nice job that time by Kmet. He's going to come out and not like what he sees, so he's going to stop and back up and just give Dalton somewhere to throw the football. Somebody down on the back end.
So an injured Ram here, close up or not. But here we are anyway. In the infinity board, the screen that circles the field, it's two-sided. You can see from the inside, if that's where you're seated, or on the upper deck on the outside. It's fantastic.
I've never heard such a non-reaction as when they introduced you and not me.
Unbelievable.
Al Michaels and the entire Sunday Night Football team. There you go.
Right.
You know you're home in L.A.
There you go. Cool about everything here. Montgomery for the carry there. The scoreboards, you go back through, that's the way the scoreboards would look in the 30s and 40s and 50s. That one in Cleveland, that's the Coliseum in Los Angeles. And through the years, Arrowhead, and then you go to AT&T Stadium, and that's Atlanta with the halo up top. And then there's this, which is the state of the art right now. Second down and 6. And that pass is caught at the 30-yard line, and that's Marquise Goodwin to the 26. And a first down for Chicago.
Well, one of the things that the Bears sort of quietly did this offseason is add a lot of speed. I mean, like world-class speed. Marquise Goodwin certainly one of them. Demeter Bird. There have been so many guys added to this football team. Rashad Perriman not suited up just yet, just coming over. But they really, like the Rams in some way, trying to add a little pop to this offense. Unfortunately, the Rams don't often allow pops.
So we saw David Long go to the locker room and check him out. He was in a good hit made on Montgomery after a short pickup as we reached just about the halfway mark of the third quarter.
Now this is what I think that the Bears could get away with a little bit more, and that's just trying to take it right at some of these guys on the double team blocks. Just come off and see what you can do. Montgomery's already breaking a lot of tackles out here. Just let your big guys come slug them out, punch him in the mouth, and see if you can push him backwards, and maybe he breaks one tackle, and you get your big play in the run game instead of the passing game.
Second and 6, 12th play of the drive here. Inside handoff, and that's Damian Williams, and he's going to move the sticks here for a first down. So this drive started back at the 19. They've run a dozen plays. They're averaging a little over 5 yards per play, and that is Montgomery. And Fields comes into the game, so they work on Montgomery. Ton of stuff happening. Rams minus Long. They've got Rochelle in at corner. Now they're looking at Montgomery. You got Damian Williams in the game, and Fields is in the game.
Now, some of those read option looks where the quarterback could run, if it wasn't Andy Dalton, might have an opportunity here.
First down from the 16-yard line, a little shovel pass. It doesn't fool anybody. Robinson is there after the play action, and it's second down, and Dalton will come back in.
This is the old college play, right? He's just going to put it in the belly of Mooney and ride it and see which one he wants to do, and now take the pitch back inside, but nothing there. Rams running a lot of that stuff too.
Anyway, Borum just got hurt. There he is. And he is down, so he's the guy taking Peter's spot.
Honestly, it's their worst nightmare as far as this football team is concerned. They were so thin at tackle, and now 2 of them down already.
And Elijah Wilkinson will be the guy who's going to have to come in. Another tackle, Simmons, is inactive tonight. So you got Peters out. You got his backup. Now will be out at least for one play anyway.
Well, the good thing about it is you're just coming off of preseason. So all of these guys have probably played more football recently than the starters have.
There's Borum 75.
So many times for offensive linemen, that's when you get hurt.
Sure.
You know, you're blocking and then something happens behind you and they fall into the back of your knees. It happens to receivers blocking down the field and piles land on the back of you. Just nothing you can do.
Justin Hollins, who came in from the backside.
I don't think I've seen many games where I haven't talked about Aaron Donald for the majority of the game. But we've had games where that seems like all we talked about.
I think they did a great job on him. We did a Sunday night game in 18 in Chicago, and they did a great job on Donald that night.
Yep.
So Chicago is a